Hi everybody, this is Kevin and welcome back to another comic book review. And today I'm going to be taking a look at the first 4 issues of Radiant Black, which is written by Kyle Higgins with artwork by Marcelo Costa. And this was recommended to me by a subscriber of mine, Trent, who he watches pretty much every one of my videos and leaves me a comment. And sees that I like the Power Rangers series so much and said, well, Kyle Higgins was actually the writer from Power Rangers when it rebooted with Boom Studios back in 2016. And I think he probably wrote like at least 30 issues, maybe 50 issues. I think it went like 55 issues before the latest reboot now. But Higgins wrote that, and I've heard of Higgins before. Of course, he wrote Nightwing actually with the New 52 when Nightwing had the red suit. And recently has done the Ultraman. There's been 2 Ultraman series with Marvel Comics, which I haven't. I've checked out actually the first issue of the first series, but I don't know. That was sort of when I took my hiatus. That was like back in November, I think. So I need to catch up with that too, I guess. But this was recommended to me, a new series from Image, and there's some good and bad here. Like the artwork's very good, especially with the character here in his suit. Sort of like an Iron Man suit, I guess. But as far as the main character, Nathan here, I don't know. I don't really like him. He's kind of weird. Basically, well, I don't know if weird's the right word, but basically he's unemployed. He's an aspiring writer, and I don't know. He just the way he acts, I don't like. So we'll talk about it. We'll go through these. Do I like the series? It's okay. I don't think it's great. But after, the first issue is actually pretty good. And then these 2, it's kind of lame. And then the ending makes me want to read the 5th issue. So I might check out the 5th issue and just give it a shot. Especially this is different from Marvel and DC and Image. And we'll give Higgins the benefit of the doubt because his Power Rangers run has been lauded as the best. And I am going to check out Shattered Grid. And there's another one too. I forget the name, but there's 2 trade paperbacks from Power Rangers back in the day from like 2016 or 2017 that I'm going to check out. So, starts off this guy, Nathan, and like I said, what the hell, man? He has no money in his checking account, and look at his credit card. How do you have that much debt in credit card? Let me tell you guys. Just get an American Express or just get a debit card. Don't get a credit card that has like insane interest rates, because this will happen to you. Cash is king, too. Absolutely. So, he's like an Uber driver. And has to move back home. Where is it set? It's set in Lockport, Illinois. So, he's moving back home. He's got his friend here, Marshall. And, his dad's like, you got to get a real job, boy. And he's out, playing at night with his friend Marshall. They got drunk. And he finds, like, this thing. Who the hell knows? Maybe he's hallucinating. But he goes and finds this weird glowing thing. And it transforms him. Like I said, the artwork's cool. Especially where he transforms into this dude. Essentially Radiant Black, right? So, he's got all these powers now, and super strength, and he can fly, and all sorts of other cool stuff. So, getting past his character flaws, I don't like his character. Just, his dialogue is a little cringy, too. But the art, seeing him as this superhero, Radiant Black, is pretty cool, and I do like that. And then it turns out that there's another, evil version of him that's red. So that's the first issue. And then as far as the second issue goes, same thing. He's at home, and he comes home late, and his dad, is having breakfast. He's like, oh, how's that job going? Oh, no, I'm going to be a writer. And he's not going to be a writer. No way. That kind of debt? No way, dude. So the police come to his house, and they figure out somehow that, he had those superpowers. I don't know how they figured that out, but they made their way, and they're asking him all these questions, and then you have this stupid page of him being the Uber driver. And like I said, his character is lame. But this stuff is cool. And I do like the artwork. Looks nice. Some good action stuff. He's fighting the evil version of himself, and they're, just destroying everything. And good action. Can't go wrong. So, there's that. And then the third issue. This was a major turnoff for me with the third issue. I feel like I'm saying a lot of bad stuff, but like I said, the artwork's good. But I'm not going to read an essay, and honestly, I didn't read it. This is just like the X-Men books from Hickman. He does like these stupid-ass essays. This is him trying to be his aspiring writer. I don't like the writing story. I think it's cringe. And, no. So, Marshall here, that's his buddy, is basically saying, and this stuff is cringe too, like all the Facebook stuff. Who even uses Facebook? That's like Boober Book, right? So he made like a Facebook or a Twitter page for him. And, you know, people are like texting him saying, you gotta save me, help me, oh. So he gets a message there to save this this family who has a flat tire. And I get that it's snowing, but it's like, dude, how do you not know how to change your flat tire? And he doesn't even know how to change the flat tire. That's how clueless he is. So he just picks the car up and flies away. And then he's dreaming about writing his essay. And look at this wall of text. I'm not going to read it. So there's that. And then you got issue 4. And definitely the best of all the issues, I believe. Like, just look at that visual there. But, like, any kind of comic, I don't know. I just don't like it. When a comic does, like, the texty stuff, or, like, him texting, right, with actual text messages, or it does, like, references to, like, Twitter, and it's just, or Facebook, it's just, I don't like it at all. Just take me, like, when I get a comic book, I want to get to like, escapism. But he's testing his powers, and it's working out pretty well, and then the evil red one shows up again, so he has to do battle with them. And they're destroying this this property here, and starts thinking like, oh no, we're going to hurt innocent people. What are we going to do? And, you know, beating the hell out of each other. And then, doesn't this scene kind of remind you of like, the Invincible scene? Mark, think! Right? That meme that's been going around with the movie, and it appears that that Nathan's dead, right? And then this voice is talking to Marshall. And it looks like the Radiant Black Power, you know, because Nathan, I don't even know who the red one's name is. Did we get his reveal yet? But he beat the ever-living hell out of Nathan. It appeared that, you know, he'd use the suit longer. And I guess Nathan's dead. I think that's the cliffhanger right here. And it looks like the power is being transferred to Marshall. So that does make you want to see what goes on with the next issue. But as far as everything else, I don't know. I'd rate it like a 5 out of 10, maybe even a 4 out of 10. Because I do like the action scenes. But I think Nathan, if Nathan's dead, good. I'd rather have Marshall as the main character, but we'll see. I don't like his character being like the texty, whiny, failing artist. He should stay a failing artist or writer. But, you know, we'll give Higgins the benefit of the doubt. I may check out issue 5. Thank you, Trent, for recommending this nonetheless. But I don't know. I don't know how I feel. Well, I do know how I feel because I've said it, but like I said, the action scenes are cool, but as far as the dialogue and reading like him writing his essays, I just can't do it. So let me know what you guys thought in the comments down below, and stay tuned for more videos coming soon. Have a great day.